Hello students, this is your mathematics class and we are discussing chapter number 13, surface areas and volumes. We have started solving the sums based on the volumes of solid figure and today we are going to continue with the same topic. So exercise 13.2, question number 2. The question is, Rachel, an engineering student, was asked to make a model shaped like a cylinder with two cones attached at its two ends by using a thin aluminium sheet. The diameter of the model is 3 cm. Its length is 12 cm. If each cone has a height of 2 cm, find the volume of air contained in the model that Rachel made. We also have to assume that the outer and the inner dimensions of the model to be nearly the same. So children, while I was reading the sum, could you make out the sum is talking about which combination of solid figures? It's very easy. Rachel's model shaped like a cylinder. So we are going to draw the figure first. So a cylinder, and I want all of you to start drawing the figure along with me. It will be a good practice to all of you and you will understand how we have to draw the figure with the sum. So a cylinder with two cones attached at its two ends. So these are the two cones attached at the two ends. The diameter of the model is 3 cm. So the diameter we have written. We are also given that the height of the cone is 2 cm. So here is the height of the cone. Both the cones will have the same height. It's given there. And the total height of the model is given to us as 12 cm. So we have made a diagram. Looking at the diagram, now the sums, solving the sum will be very easy. So the figure tells us that the total volume of the model is the volume of the cylinder plus volume of first cone plus volume of second cone. So we can make the formula to find out the volume of the model as volume of the model is equal to volume of cylinder plus volume of first cone plus volume of the second cone. Now once the formula is made, solving sum is not very difficult. Let's find out the volumes one by one. So first let us find out the volume of a cylinder. Now we are given that the diameter of the cylinder is 3 cm. So its radius will be equal to 3 by 2. We are given that the total height of the model is 12. And from total height, we have to find the height of the cylinder. So you can write height of the cylinder is equal to total height minus, you have to add the height of both the cones and subtract it from the total height. That will give us the height of the cylinder. So that is 12 minus, in the bracket 2 plus 2, because 2 is the height of the cone given to us. So 12 minus 2 plus 2 is 4. 12 minus 4, that is 8 cm, and that is the height of the cylinder. So we have the radius of the cylinder, we have the height of the cylinder. So volume of the cylinder is not difficult. Our formula is pi r square h. Substitute the values. So pi is 22 by 7 into r square, 3 by 2 the whole square, into height is 8 cm. So 22 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 8. So solve it now. Check out which all terms you can cancel. You can cancel 2 and 22. So 2 11s are 22. So what we are left with? We are left with 11 into 3 into 8 upon 7. And if you multiply this, the numerator you multiply and divide the numerator by 7 and you will get the answer as 56.57 centimeter cube. And that is the height of the cylinder. I know when you actually solve the sum, it will take some time for you to do the calculations. All those who are fast enough to multiply the terms can go along with me and you can solve it. Simplify, cancel out the terms, then multiplications will be easy. So moving ahead, volume of a cone. Let's find out the volume of a cone. Check out the figure which is flashing there on the slide. From the figure we can make out that radius of cone and radius of the cylinder is equal, and that is equal to 3/2 centimeter. Height of the cone is given to us as 2 centimeter. So our formula for volume of the cone is 1/3 pi r square h. We have all the values with us. Let us substitute the values. So 1/3 into 22 upon 7 into 3/2 the whole square into 2. Alright, so let's simplify. 1/3 into 22/7 into 3/2 into 3/2 into 2. Now you have to check out what all terms you can cancel. Here you can cancel 3, you can cancel 2, you can cancel 2 11s are 22, and you will be left with 11 into 3 upon 7. 11 into 3 is 33 upon 7, and 33 upon 7 is equal to 4.7 centimeter cube. So we have volume of cylinder, we have calculated volume of a cube, but if you look at the model, we have to find out volume of both the cones. Alright, so we have calculated volume of one cone. So since both the cones will have same height and same radius, so their volumes will also be same. So volume of first cone is equal to volume of second cone, and both the volumes will be equal, that is 4.71 centimeter cube. That's all. I mean, the sum is over. You just have to substitute the values into the formula which we made at the beginning. Total volume of model is equal to volume of cylinder plus volume of first cone plus volume of the second cone. Substitute 56.57 plus 4.71 plus 4.71. Children, when there are terms with decimal points, it's always advisable to go for the vertical addition or subtraction. It will not go wrong. So add it vertically, writing the terms one below the other, and your answer will come equal to 65.99. And 65.99 is approximately equal to 66 centimeter cube. So volume of air contained in the model is equal to 66 centimeter cube. So this is easy one. Once the diagram is done, and if you know the formulas, then solving the sum is not difficult, children. So I'm sure the moment I am calling out for the formulas, it's coming in your mind. Yeah? Okay. Question number 3, 13.2 exercise. Question is, a gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to about 30% of its volume. Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends with length 5 centimeter and diameter 2.8 centimeter. So the sum is about gulab jamun. Shape of the gulab jamun is cylindrical and at the two ends hemispherical in shape. So you can imagine gulab jamun in front of you and must be feeling like eating it. Solve the sum correct and get the reward as gulab jamun from your mom. Alright, so let's move ahead. Let's make a figure for this, children. A gulab jamun shaped like a cylinder. So let's first do that. The two ends of the gulab jamun is shaped like hemisphere. Alright, we are given the total length of the gulab jamun as 5 centimeter. We are also given that the diameter of the gulab jamun is 2.8 centimeter. So it's easy. Looking at the figure, we can make a formula to find volume of one gulab jamun first. After finding the volume of one gulab jamun, then we will find volume of 45 such gulab jamuns. So our formula will be the volume of gulab jamun is equal to volume of cylinder plus volume of two hemisphere. Alright, once the formula is made, then just one by one you have to find the volumes, add it, and you will get the answer. So let's start with finding volume of a cylinder. So for cylinder, we will need the radius. We are given the diameter as 2.8. So radius of cylinder is 2.8 upon 2, and that is equal to 1.4 centimeter. Yeah. Now just check out that when we find volume of a cylinder, we need radius of the cylinder also. Now since we are given volume, since we are given radius, the part which is shown in white color, that's the radius. Look at the figure, children. Then this is the radius of the other side. So radius of the cylinder and radius of hemisphere is the same. This part, can you see? This is the radius of the hemisphere. And if we subtract both the radius from the total height, we will get the height of the cylinder, because we will need that. So let's find out one by one. For volume of cylinder, we need the radius, which we have 1.4 centimeter. Then we want height of the cylinder, and as I said, height of cylinder is total height minus 2 into radius of the hemispheres. Because we have two hemispheres, so both the radii we have to subtract from the total height. So 5 minus 2 into 1.4. 2 into 1.4 is 2.8. So 5 minus 2.8, that is equal to 2.2 centimeter, which is the height of the cylinder. Understood? Moving ahead, let's recollect the formula for volume of a cylinder, that is pi into r square h. So 22 by 7 into 1.4 the whole square into 2.2. Let us simplify this. 22 by 7 into 1.4 into 1.4 into 2.2. Check out what all you can cancel. So you can cancel 7 and 1.4. So 7 into 0.2 is 1 by 4. Sorry, 1.4. So we are left with 22 into 0.2 into 1.4 into 2.2. And if you multiply all these terms, answer is 13.55 centimeter cube. So volume of cylinder is equal to 13.55 centimeter cube. Let us now find out volume of hemisphere. For that we will need radius, which is 1.4 centimeter. So volume of hemisphere is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. Let us substitute the values. 2 by 3 into 22 upon 7 into 1.4 the whole cube. Simplify it. So 2 by 3 into 22 upon 7 into 1.4 into 1.4 into 1.4. Okay. So 1.4 you can cancel with 7. 7 into 0.2. So you will be left with 2 into 22 into 0.2 into 1.4 into 1.4 upon 3 into 1. Alright. So when you solve with this, when you multiply the numerator and divide it by 3, you will get the answer as 5.75 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of one hemisphere. But we are given that the gulab jamun has two hemispherical ends. So volume of two hemispheres will be equal to 2 into volume of one hemisphere. So 2 into 5.75. If you multiply this, answer is 11.50 centimeter cube. Okay, then we are almost there to complete the sum. We have calculated that the volume of gulab jamun is volume of cylinder plus volume of two hemispheres. We have calculated this. So let's add the values. So 13.55 plus 11.50. If you add it, your answer is 25.05 centimeter cube. Okay, and this is volume of 1 gulab jamun. But we have to find out volume of 45 gulab jamun. So volume of 45 gulab jamun is equal to 45 into 25.05. Now you have more work to do, but for the sake of calculation purpose, easy calculation purpose, do not multiply this. Let the term be just like that, 45 into 25.05. Now what we have to do? We need to find the quantity of syrup in 45 gulab jamuns. We are given that the quantity of syrup in gulab jamun is 30% of its volume. So we'll find syrup in 45 gulab jamun is equal to 30% of volume of 45 gulab jamuns. And volume of 45 gulab jamuns we have taken as 45 into 25.05. So 30% you can write 30 upon 100 into 45 into 25.05. Alright, so this 00 you can cancel, and if you multiply all the terms, the multiplication is equal to 338.185 centimeter cube. So you can say that the volume of syrup in the gulab jamun is approximately equal to 338 centimeter cube. Alright children, so pretty long sum, and you deserve, you know, a treat for this sum because it's a long sum, and please ask for the gulab jamun as a reward for solving this sum from your mom. Okay, so let's move to the next sum. So now moving to question number 4 from exercise 13.2. Let's go ahead. A pen stand made of wood is in the shape of cuboid with 4 conical depressions to hold the pens. The dimensions of the cuboid are 15 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 3.5 centimeter. The radius of each of the depression is 0.5 centimeter and the depth is 1.4 centimeter. Find the volume of wood in the entire stand. Look at the figure children, how it is shown, and an interesting sum, but looks slightly difficult, but it is not, it is easy. So what we have to do is we have to find the volume of the wood in the entire stand, and what we are given that in this conical depressions are there in the wooden stand. So let's draw the figure first. We have a wooden stand and a conical depression like this into the stand, and a pen is fixed into that. We are given that the radius of the depression is 0.5 centimeter, and at the same time we are given that the depth of the depression is 1.4 centimeter. Now since all the cones are made inside the cuboid pen stand, we have to find the volume of this cuboid pen stand also. So here we are given the length of the cuboidal stand as 15 centimeter, breadth as 10 centimeter, and height is also given, that is 3.5 centimeter. So what will be our formula to find the volume of the wood in the stand? Our formula would be volume of wood in the stand is volume of a cuboid, this wooden block, minus we have to subtract the volume of 4 conical depressions into that. Alright, so volume of cuboid minus volume of 4 cones will give us the volume of the wood. So once the formula is made, solving the sum is not very difficult. Let's solve and find out the volumes one by one. So volume of a cuboid first. We are given length, we are given breadth, we are given height. Volume of a cuboid is L into B into H. Simple. Substitute the values 15 into 10 into 3.5 and our answer is 525 centimeter cube. Now let's find out volume of a cube. Not cube, volume of a cone, because the depression is conical in shape. Now given to us that the depth is 1.4 centimeter and the radius is 0.5 centimeter. So R is there, depth is nothing but the height of the cone. So volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Substitute the values. 1 by 3, pi is 22 by 7 into radius is 0.5 into 0.5 into height is 1.4. Alright, again calculations are there, so you have to be practicing doing multiplication and addition very fast. After multiplication we get the value as 0.367 centimeter cube, that is volume of a cone. But we have 4 such depressions, so we have 4 cones. So volume of 4 cones is equal to 4 into 0.367 and that is equal to 1.47 centimeter cube. That's it. Now we have volume of a cuboid, we have volume of 4 cones. Let us substitute the values into the formula which we made. So 525 minus 1.47, that is equal to 523.53 centimeter cube, and that is the volume of the stand. Alright, so seems like will be difficult to solve, but once you draw proper diagram and understand the measurements, putting the values into the formula is not difficult. So based on what all we have done up till now, I have some extra questions for you. Please read it carefully, solve it. It's very, very important because that will give you more practice. For your reference, answers are also given in the bracket. Please tally your answers and solve it. So see you in the next video lesson for the remaining sums, and we will solve few more sums. Till then, bye and take care and keep learning.